accidents with drones are more common than you think. What's going on, everyone? In this video, we're gonna talk about our encounter that we actually had when we crashed our drone without insurance. And on top of that, we're gonna show you how you can insure your DJI drone so that in the event that you do end up in a crash, you are insured, and for a relatively low cost, you can get a replacement unit very quickly, so stick around. So if you've been following our journey, you know that we recently got our Part 107 license. We now have 2 DJI Mavic Air 2s, and we've been trying to get more experience under our belt with our clients just flying. And fortunately, during an experience where we were just trying to capture some footage around our local area, our drone crashed. Luckily enough, no one was hurt, nothing was damaged outside of the drone itself, and we ended up having to go through a process of getting a replacement unit without insurance. So it roughly costed us about $250 to get a brand new unit in. It took about, I wanna say, 2 weeks in entirety, and it was even during the Christmas holiday break. So I'm so thankful that no one was hurt, nothing was broken, but definitely looked into DJI Care, which is an insurance plan that DJI offers, where depending on what make and model of drone that you have, you simply pay a fee, and that guarantees you up to a certain amount of replacement units and expedited shipping. And so there's a process that you actually have to follow if your drone isn't brand new out of the box. And so I'm gonna show you very quickly here that process of testing your drone, recording a video that you send to them that ultimately starts the insurance process. So stick around, and thanks for watching. All right, guys, so now we're going to start the part where we actually have to record a screen share. But before we start that, you'll just want to set up your drone, plug in your phone into the DJI controller, and we're gonna hop into exactly what you need to do. And again, you're gonna be screen recording on your phone. This is a video that DJI requires you to send them. So we'll have the complete list of steps as we do it live here for you as well. So let's go. All right, guys, so the first thing you want to do is, again, make sure everything is connected here, and then you're going to simply do a screen record on your iPhone. So you just swipe from the top right corner, and there's a little record button. It'll record everything that goes on your screen, and then we're gonna open up the DJI Fly app, as you can see here. The next thing we're gonna do is hit Go Fly at the bottom right corner, and then we are simply going to go to the top right where we have the 3 little dots. We're going to click About, and then we're going to just scroll all the way down. As you can see here, we're trying to get our remote control serial number as well as our flight controller serial number, and we're just gonna keep it here for a few seconds. And then we're going to just go into Control, and then we are going to find gimbal calibration under Allow Upward Gimbal Rotation, and we're just gonna hit Auto and wait a few minutes here. As you can tell, the gimbal is sort of just doing its thing and calibrating, and we'll just wait. Again, make sure that your screen is recording the entire process here. All right, so once the gimbal's calibrated, you're now manually going to use the scroll on your controller here at the left trigger, and you're gonna just make sure it moves all the way up and down. Again, make sure your screen is recording the entire time. So again, we're gonna hold it up, all the way down, and all the way up. And lastly, we're gonna check our status report. So right here next to end mode, there's a little takeoff permitted here. We just press on that, a little checklist comes up. Everything looks normal. We're just gonna keep it here for a few seconds here. And lastly, you're just gonna leave it on camera mode, as you see here on my screen, just to ensure that everything is good to go and everything's working properly. After you follow these steps, you are simply going to end the recording. So I'm going to swipe right, end the recording here, and this is the actual video that we are going to be sending DJI. In addition to our serial number, there's a form that we have to fill out on our computer that will include this video in. So we're gonna go inside and show you that process as well. But other than that, very basic, follow these steps. Essentially, they just want to make sure that your drone is operating okay, no problems, as you get insurance, which makes sense. So let's go inside and check it out.
Alrighty, so once you guys have the video recorded, what you're going to want to do is go to the DJI store website, and I am actually just under the part where I'm buying DJI Care. So you can just Google DJI Care, click on the website, and it'll bring you to this page here. Very important here that you guys scroll down, click more, and make sure that you are finding the correct drone, because obviously the newer drones have more expensive insurance policies and the older ones are a little bit cheaper. In this case, I have a DJI Mavic Air 2, so I'm just going to scroll down and find the correct one, click OK, hit shop now, and you'll have to follow some steps here where you enter in your aircraft serial number and include a link to your DJI serial number. In the event that you might have some issues, you can always email them like I did here. Just sent them the YouTube link here and they responded here saying, thank you for the video verification process. We have now approved your DJI Care with your serial number, and it looks like I have to buy it within 72 hours using this link here. And yeah, so pretty much you're just verifying that your drone works, that it's working when you get insurance. And so if you ever have issues, just reach out to the support team, send them that video link, and you'll be able to buy your insurance. As you see here, I just purchased some right here for my Mavic Air 2, $79, and now I'm insured, now I'm covered. So if anything were to happen, I'm confident that I can get a replacement relatively quickly. So hopefully you found this helpful. I really appreciate your time here, and we will catch you all in the next one.